Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have great pleasure and thanks for invitation to present my lecture. My name is Gawel Solosky. I am from Bengal University and I work on dark fermentation. I told dark fermentation is a special kind of anaerobic digestion. And this anaerobic digestion in dark fermentation stop on hydrogen production in acidogenesis phase. So on production hydrogen, carbon dioxide, short organic acids, and don't continue to produce methane. As it was said, dark fermentation is using usually stressing method for the treatment of the bacterial layer, which is inoculum called, and these methods of the treatment use some stressing, which causes that bacteria are forced to survive to form sporage form, and this sporage form, the change from sporage form to the normal form is the phase where hydrogen production is the highest. This is the different case showing why hydrogen production some bacteria produces. There are several theories. One of the theories is even that organism before production of oxygen on larger scale were using hydrogen production as hydrogen for living. This is because hydrogen production is not only by bacteria from Clostridium anaerobic. There are also different mechanisms of hydrogen production by bacteria. There is photofermentation that uses these organic acids as substrate to produce hydrogen. This photofermentation, which is similar to photolysis, but produces hydrogen, needs light to transform waste for hydrogen. The difference is that dark fermentation uses mostly sugar and simple organic matter that needs to be pretreated to this hydrogen production, and while photofermentation needs to produce hydrogen, also some light. The photofermentation is less efficient method than hydrogen production, usually, because are more variable, so not so long term can produce. There can be sometimes improved efficiency because hydrogen can produce hydrogen from the byproducts of the fermentation as organic acid. Potent fermentation can also produce hydrogen from sucrose, also, but not so long. It's still very difficult to discern which variety of light is the most optimal for photofermentation. There is also another method of production by called biophotolysis. In case of biophotolysis, bacteria or algae needs water and some organic matter and light to produce this hydrogen. Therefore, this photofermentation and biophotolysis is thought to be earlier bacteria form than most, as first as prime organisms. In case of biophotolysis, not only can be produced by bacteria, but also by some algae, cyanobacteria. The production of algae by algae is cases that is a bigger organism. So in one case, it can be more easier to cultivate. However, this cultivation requires much more space and some special light to produce. And this makes much more expensive because it needs to be also more protected from some bacteria and eating, preserving, but only advantage is that algae are good source of some medicaments as medicaments for astaxanthin and phototaxin that are useful to heal wounds, and also some pharmacological methods, which causes that.
Please start, Fatma.